I hope you all realize the serious nature of my campaign after I'm done with my 2 minutes here. So it's all about banning stress. Obviously, UC Berkeley is a very stressful environment. It's really hard to get into this school in the first place, and then once you're here, you quickly learn that there's a lot of competition. So the first thing I want to propose, and this is an acronym by the way, BAN, number 1, B, free booze. The important nature of free booze. Okay. So for the 21 and up crowd, you want to go to Bear's Lair, but you don't want to have to pay for the beer. That sucks. You want to be able to go drink, and then after you're done drinking, you want to go study for your exams that you might have the following week. Oh, okay. Obviously. Okay, A. This might be a little more controversial. Free Adderall. I've never had What? Free Adderall? Our test scores could easily beat Stanford. I mean, you're there sitting, studying, focusing, for hours, and then, yeah, like 10 hours or something like that. And then you're so much better prepared than your counterparts for that exam. All right, and free naps. How great would it be if between your English RA class and then your geography 20 class, you had a 2-hour break and you could go into, I don't know, Dwinell, who cares, and get a free nap. You can have like a lazy boy chair and just like sit there with some popcorn or a movie or something like that and just relax, sleep. You probably didn't sleep very much the night before. So those are my 3 major platforms. I really hope that you enjoyed my presentation and vote Rachel White for Academic Affairs Vice President.
My name is Brian Mosley. I'm running for the DAP party. I'm and fourth year ethnic studies. And I believe the major issues that Academic Affairs Vice President will face is all the students that are like hella pissed because they got to pay hella more tuition. We believe in like 3 platforms. We're against Governor Brown's proposal, and we believe in double minority enrollment, and we believe in the DREAM Act. And I feel as though, I mean, we're gonna, like, for me, if I win this election, I'm gonna be faced with a lot of people that are hella mad because some of their friends can't make it to the next semester because they can't afford it. And just a lot of classes and courses are being cut, and they're gonna be hella pissed because why am I in a class full of like 80 or 60 people with this one professor that used to teach, learning gender studies, or, I mean, I'm not even sure if that's what it's gonna be called anymore because next year a lot of stuff is gonna be cut. And I think, for me, I think what we need to do right now as students, like seriously, we need to bond together regardless of race, class, and sex. And we need to, like regardless of departments either. Because right now, like we're getting hit hard. Public education is getting hit hard. And like for me, it's not what I'm gonna do, it's what you guys are gonna do for yourself. So I wanna be the guy that like leads everybody. So I wanna like say we're gonna have a meeting there, and like I'm gonna go talk to like somebody that's very high, up there. And I'll say, I wanna bring you guys with me so you guys can voice your opinions together. And I feel as though, like the most important part of any school is the students. So like, I hate when you make that time thing. But I feel as though like, yeah, it's just my whole stance. It's just like we need to have community among this campus because it's real racist, it's real segregated. And right now, I think the biggest problem facing the Academic Affairs Vice President is just privatization next year. You just need to stick together.
Instead of actually answering this question that I've just been asked, I'd actually like to rip my competition to shreds. Not you, student action. All right. Before I got here, I was looking at her major campaign platforms and I was appalled. Okay. In a recent Daily Cal article, she mentioned wanting to focus on outdoor study space and increasing outdoor study space, like at FSM and stuff like that. Okay, so we're in a budget crunch right now. I don't really know that this is something that the AAVP should be focusing on next year. So I just wanted to bring this to the, I guess, the Daily Cal debates and make you all aware that Julia was interested in increasing study space outdoors. But also Memorial Glade. I mean, gosh, on a sunny day, it's free. We don't need to spend any money on it. We just go have a picnic and study with our friends. Thank at the latest meeting with the leaders of Operational Excellence. I was there. I'm a current senator, and I didn't see her. So I'm a little bit concerned that she might not fulfill her promise of bringing tangible change to the UC Berkeley campus if she's not even at the meetings with these very important people that are enacting change for, you know, the Gender Women's Studies Department. What does that mean? Alas. Anyway, I'm done.
Well, initially, everyone said this, I'm going to go out there and all like the Lord's Brow and like shout from the rooftops and stuff like that. But, I'm going to do that. But besides that, I feel as though everyone goes into these student surveys, but like, who actually does student surveys? I mean, people only do surveys on the computer when it just pops up. So who actually goes and like actively do student surveys? And do they actively represent the student body? Okay. All right, because not a lot of people get those student surveys. And the same thing with like the websites that a lot of ASUC has, like Facebook, like social websites. There's not a lot of student representations on there. Everyone knows what Facebook is. If there's a group and it has a number of like buttons in there, if there's a group like AAVP has a group with less than 200 likes on it, how many of the people in the student body are actually like in tune with that? And yeah, in regards to candidates, I would choose people who believe in the student body. And I don't want to just choose one person to go and represent everybody. I want to choose one person who's willing to bring everybody with. We need to go as a group. Because this is not, you can't go into private rooms and then report back. Everything is not being said and everything is not being heard. There's more, I can't represent the black community by myself. Okay? And the same thing with the Asian community. There's a lot of Asians with different diversity. You can't just have people represent one group and think that's going to be all right for everybody. So for academic as affairs, you're going to need a lot of representation from everybody. You're going to need everybody. If you want to come, then come.
This is a quote from my chief of staff, who I adore. I just wanted to quickly tell everyone here that I'm really disappointed that Student Action couldn't make it. They had their own, motives, satisfying personal ambition by not being here. And in the midst of chalking scandals, rampant cheating, and skipping debates, the only serious candidates left are those both here tonight and screaming the word penis on Sprout.